Summer job possibilities, decisions. Work at Hart's Diner. Pros, weekly paycheck, Nick, my new boyfriend, works there, chance to kiss in the cooler in between serving customers. Cons, aching feet, aching jaw from continually smiling to get better tips, living at home while Mom and older sister Sarah go through the insanity of planning Sarah's summer wedding. They can't agree on anything. Mom, hello. Sarah is 23, old enough to plan her own wedding. Note to self, stay out of it. Work at the local movie theater. Pros, weekly paycheck, watch the latest blockbusters for free, eat complimentary no limit on the butter popcorn until I pop. Cons, aching feet from standing behind the concession counter, sweeping up spilled popcorn, sticky floors, see less of Nick, live at home while Mom and Sarah. Work at amusement park near lake far, far away. Pros, weekly paycheck, get on all the rides for free, gone all summer, dorms are available, being totally absent from home while Mom and Sarah. Cons, share a dorm room with someone I've never met, never seeing Nick, and okay, I have roller coaster issues. Like I totally don't get what is so great about the whole queasy stomach, heart and throat, up and down, faster, higher experience. Decision. No brainer. Living with a stranger has got to be better than living with Mom and Sarah while the wedding is being planned. I don't have to ride the big roller coasters. It's only 3 months. True love can survive that, can't it? And that's how I, Megan Holloway, a life in the slow lane carousel ride type of girl, packed up the essentials of my life following my junior year in high school and headed to the Thrill Ride Amusement Park, vacation destination extraordinaire on Lake Erie. That afternoon, I'd flown into the airport. With my backpack dangling off one shoulder, I pulled my large-wheeled suitcase to the passenger pickup area outside the main terminal. An impossible-to-miss bright red thrill ride shuttle bus was parked nearby, motor running. So I headed over to it and peered in the door. "Going my way?" I asked the driver. He wasn't exactly what I was expecting. White-haired, wrinkled, slightly hunched. Still, he laughed and climbed out of the bus. "You here for the summer?" he asked. "Yep." He wore a red shirt, cargo shorts, and his name tag read, Pete, Santa Fe, New Mexico. "You from Santa Fe?" I asked. "Before I retired, got tired of playing golf, so came up here to work. Being around young people keeps me young." He took my suitcase and put it in a holding bay at the back of the bus. "Climb aboard," he said. I settled onto a seat. I heard laughter and 2 other girls clambered onto the bus. "Hi," one said. "Hiya," the other chirped. "Hi." Not exactly an original response, and maybe part of the reason that our conversation didn't last longer. They sat in front of me and immediately started talking to each other like long-lost friends. Pete returned to the driver's seat, closed the bus door, and headed away from the airport. I figured the 2 girls were returning summer employees, maybe a little older than me, definitely friends. They were giggling, talking, and screeching periodically. I looked out the window, trying really hard not to feel ignored and lonely. I so did not want to be lonely. I was already missing Nick. We'd only been dating for 3 months, and he was totally bummed that I'd applied for a job at the park, and even more bummed that I'd been hired to work there for the entire summer. "That sucks," he'd said. Not exactly what I'd wanted to hear when I told him. I wanted him to be ecstatic about my good fortune. I mean, 1,000 people had probably applied. I'd had to fill out an extensive application and submit an essay about the reasons that I wanted to work there. And I'd gotten in just under the wire on the minimum age requirement of 17. My birthday was yesterday. So I'd been feeling pretty good about myself when I received the letter telling me that I'd been hired. After I'd shared my good news with Nick, he'd moped around most of the evening. I'd shown him a video of the amusement park that my dad had ordered for me. My dad is really into watching the Travel Channel, so he was the one who discovered Thrill Ride and told me about it. It sounded like it would be an awesome experience. But Nick was less than impressed with the rides, the park, and all the facilities that the tour guide on the video walked us through.